Jenna Ortega, ride with my slut. I don't even know. Okay, what's up, my huggers and kissers? Welcome to another crazy fucking video. Okay, so apparently Valkyrae is going to get in talks with a lawyer, right? Now, Rosanna Pansino should be taking it some advice because apparently she's going to be getting in touch with a lawyer based on the fact that on Twitter, on X, the platform itself, .com, has been having people engagement farming, rage baiting people, and basically coercing people into what you would want to say or proclaim to be engagement baiting. They say the craziest thing. They will say, dude, there's this guy, we're gonna look at him right now. There's this guy who has the worst fucking rage bait you've ever fucking seen. Get ready, brother. I am telling you, this guy has quite literally what I would consider the worst. You don't understand. So she's getting a lawyer, right? So she tweeted this out. She said, I've been inspired and made an appointment with a lawyer. So she's getting in touch with a lawyer because there were like these clips that people were taking out of complete context. Like they were taking moments out of context that were so belligerent. And what I mean is like sometimes she would like say something that was like remotely inappropriate, and some dude would like put like a thing where it'd say like Valkyrae fucking like sucks dick or something, or like Valkyrae's a freak or some shit. Like I don't know. It's just like, and so it was like that was like one of the examples. I don't remember, but it was something like that. It was something along those lines. And so it was just weird to see like how the fuck can they just do that? They make the money and then they just fully defame your character and nothing happens of it. Like obviously the suit is going to be defamation, and it's going to be like they have to prove whether or not it was malicious intent. Now it's kind of hard to do that. Like with Mr. Beast, right? What Mr. Beast did was he got the companies to write them in fine print that they are stopping their flow of liquidity into his business to make sure that he can't like like in the lawsuit, it can't be stated that it wasn't a catalyst into him losing money financially in the defamation, defaming of Mr. Beast's character by Dogpack. So no, there's no universe where Dogpack wins that lawsuit, by the way. Just saying. And so, I mean, maybe, but let's be honest. The probability is like fucking 1 in 99. And so Valkyrae's getting a lawyer, and so there's this guy named Volo. But let's get to Volo, and then let's get to the other guy I want to talk about, because this guy has the craziest rage bait you will ever see. It's insane.
Oh, fuck.
One time was someone else playing it.
Exact.
One person. And then we just replay it with someone else playing.
Here's a tweet from this guy named Volo, or Divine Coop. It says 32-year-old women, by the way. So here's the video.
Replay it with someone else playing it.
Exact. It's endless content. Oh, fuck.
Whoa. What was she doing there, bro? Oh my gosh. That's insane. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what was she doing though? Like, why was she beating her feet? Is that not insane? Oh my god. And so it's just like a sort of conundrum of things like that. Like there's just a bunch of tweets like that basically degrading her, saying that she's like too old to be doing this, or sometimes they'll take a moment out of context where they completely like will just take it out of complete context, like something that never happened and saying that it happened. So here's another example of him basically rage baiting and getting mad for something. It says these women have kid audiences, but they look like prostitutes. And it's Valkyrae licking a knife with blood on it, while Bella Porch is sort of scantily clad with her things out. You know what I'm saying? Mad chill. Mad chill. You feel me? But you have to realize, like, you don't choose your demographic, by the way. Like, or you can choose it, but more so often than not, you're kind of just yourself, and your demographic will gravitate towards you. And so, like, whatever you do, right? So his demographic is probably like a bunch of haters and stuff. And, you know, it is what it is. And so people who like hate will gravitate towards him. But the thing about like Valkyrae is like she probably has more like a diverse demographic, and a lot of her demographic is probably women, right? Now I think it's probably like maybe half and half. I don't know her demographic, but it's probably going to be like a decent amount of guys, because guys are in the games, but I think a good amount of it's probably women. And so like when women look at stuff like this, like I don't think they like innately kind of see it that way, because obviously it's like promoting of the scantily clad being, and also it's only one of them that's actually kind of inappropriately dressed, which is Bella, obviously. But it's kind of like, I mean, they're allowed to dress how they want to dress, right? So that's already out the window. And then it's the fact that Bella Poarch is like a grown woman doing her own grown thing. Her body is not subjective to, you know, what somebody on the internet has to say, and also just based on the fact that she's an artist, and she's not going out of her way to cultivate a young artist. I think like if you want your music to be PG or have a particular sound, that's how you want your sound. But I think your audience will gravitate to what they like, right? Okay, so it's not on Valkyrae to make sure that Timmy is not on the phone at, you know, a certain age and he's looking at Valkyrae being scantily clad, or Bella Poarch being scantily clad. That's on the parent, bro. That's not on them. And so you can infer that, but that doesn't mean that they have to subjugate themselves to that policy. Okay, so if we look right here, it says this post has been deleted by the post offer. So it looks like Volo's actually been deleting tweets after the enunciation or the announcement of Valkyrae getting lawyers. It looks like he's sort of reeling it back a little bit and making sure, you know, that he's not defaming people's character. So you know, with that being said, obviously rage baiting content is like a big thing that people are doing. And with that being said, there's a guy on Twitter who is this is the single-handedly craziest rage baiter you will ever see. Okay, let's move that. So this guy, okay, has some of the worst tweets you will ever fucking read. With that being said, let's look at him. So this tweet reads, lesbian, homeless, heroin addicted couple. It says, lesbian, homeless, heroin addicted couple, aka Billie Eilish and Charlie XCX, performed their shitty music at a recent concert. And that's not even the worst of it. It gets wicked because he goes into depth with like everything. And like that's just an example of like the moments and stuff. Hold on, but let's look at this. This is low-key hard as fuck though. Like, you might not be your taste in music, but just like the vibe is fire. Yeah. It's not even that bad. I mean, but obviously, you know, those artists also sort of develop their art, their artistry for like a particular demographic. But it gets wicked. It gets wicked. Trust. Look. So let's look at this. It says Grimace, aka Dave Blunt, defies gravity by standing up for the first time out of the hospital in a recent snippet for his music, dissing AI personality Con with homophobic remarks. All right, let's see what Dave Blunt's got. Yeah. Okay. I'm obviously gonna have to blur that, but he has some crazy lyrics. Like, I don't know what is wrong with Dave Blunt, but this nigga does not care what he says. For some reason, those are the words that come out of his mouth. Oh man, and that's not the first one. There's one that's just, there's just some that are just insane. Look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. It says, opium merchant, too hollow, struggles to open a bottle of water. Fans speculate this may be the moment he gave up on being a man. And see, the problem is that they're kind of funny. That's the problem, bro. They're kind of funny, bro. They're kind of funny. Like, you can hate them all you want, but they're actually kind of funny. So there's more. Trust, there's more. Look. Look, there's more, trust. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Look at this. It says, Mucinex rapper Dave Blunt opens up on how he managed to eat himself into a beanbag. He managed to eat himself into a beanbag while being poor and raised by his single mother in a shelter. Eating himself into a beanbag is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh, but you get what I mean? Like, some of them just get insane, bro. They get wicked, bro. Look at this. It says, other shitty Playboy Cardi twink, aka Bandana Saint, snuck out of the closet and performed his zesty bullshit one calls music. Let's hear it.
That's all on me. That's all on me. That's all on me. That's all on me. That's all on me.
Yeah.
That's all on me.
Yeah.
That's all on me.
Yeah.
That's all on me. I feel proud to pray and I'm all out of succeed. So fucking high, barely can see. Knocked off his wig, shot off a tree. Michael Jackson make him dance, I don't play the weed. Perks in the morning, X in the nighttime. Perks in the morning, X in the nighttime. This bitch foreign, beat her like it's fight time. I been trying to make it right, but it's never the right time. Papa Ken Costin, I'm on X-Men. I just do it better, fuck her X-Men. Don't answer the phone, I barely answer text, man. I just caught a hop, I put his that's the rest, man.
Low key, bro, that shit was hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta really listen to him. Low key, that shit's hard as fuck. Play it back, will it back, I promise you. I don't know if it's because of the AirPods. Will it back, put some AirPods in. That shit low key hard. It's low key hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's low key hard. Hold on, one more again. I gotta listen to that again. Hold on.
That's all on me. I feel proud to pray and I'm all out of succeed. So fucking high, barely can see. Knocked off his wig, shot off a tree. Michael Jackson make him dance, I don't play the weed. Perks in the morning, X in the nighttime. Perks in the morning, X in the nighttime. This bitch foreign, beat her like it's fight time. I been trying to make it right, but it's never the right time. Papa Ken Costin, I'm on X-Men. I just do it better, fuck her X-Men. Don't answer the phone, I barely answer text, man. I just caught a hop, I put his that's the rest, man.
Like, there's a few techniques he didn't use, and there's a few moments where he could have sort of near-rounded a little bit better, or near-rhymed a little bit better, but honestly, that shit was low-key hard. I ain't gonna lie. He snapped. Okay, and so I want you to prepare yourself for this, okay? I'm gonna blur out the images just because I don't want people to like be, shocked at what they're gonna see, okay? Now it's not nothing like crazy or anything. It's not like blood or anything like that. But I just don't want you to see like the this person has sort of like a skin condition, and I just don't want you to see that. But this is part of like sort of the extent of why this rage baiting can get bad, because this person is going so far to the extent to the point where they don't care what they do, and so we're gonna look at a tweet that they tweeted, which is, this is literally the worst tweet I've ever seen. Okay, look at this. It says, rapper OG Mako has succumbed to his injuries from a recent suicide attempt at the age of 32. He couldn't handle dealing with falling off and a flesh-eating disease. So he had like a disease, and that's why I don't want to show it. Is like that was like flesh eating and stuff, and he like was like he just didn't look that good, and this person actually committed suicide. And so it's like these people are so demented in the head to the point where they will go to extent of like even if the person dies, they don't care. Like there's no threshold to what this person would do, and they hide their identity. You can't you don't know who that guy is, you know what I'm saying? Like on the other side of that screen, this is some guy you don't even know who it is. It could be a bot, who knows? But the thing is, it's like it's just it's not right. Ultimately it's not right because they don't care about the extent of like another human's emotions. And so people who participate in society in this way, who almost have like a sociopathic tendency, sort of can't empathetically reside with other people's sort of perspective on life. And so they're just gonna be like this degeneracy that like they don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? And obviously I've had my moments where I'm a hater too, or I say something that's like I probably shouldn't say, right? But I think like ultimately you kind of just say it to be funny, etc. But like stuff like that isn't funny, right? And so they don't have a moment where they like sit back and reflect and like be like, yo, okay, maybe I'm doing too much, right? Or maybe this isn't the best thing to do. They just kind of don't care about it. And I think that's the worst part of like this whole thing of like, Valkyrae is literally going to the extent of getting a lawyer because kids on Twitter just kind of go like they let it all loose. And I understand that the moderation isn't the thing. Like, okay, so on my Twitch chat, if you don't know, there's no moderation on it. And what I mean is you can type anything in my Twitch chat all you want, but that doesn't mean you won't get banned. And that's the thing that's wrong with Twitter, or like some of these platforms, even like Kick and stuff. It's okay to have free speech, but people need to be penalized when they do things that are clearly belligerent in nature. And so when it's not, I'm not talking about like something of somebody's ideology. I'm talking about shit like this, or like illegal defamation of character where they're literally lying and it's like a base of information. If you go on Twitter right now, which you probably have it or you don't, I have if one of my accounts, I have multiple because I got banned, so I had to make another account. But looking at the account, right, I always get notifications of tweets that I liked or interacted with, and I always get a community note post, and it's a ton of the same notification. And I thought when he was inducing community notes, it would be like a rare occurrence, but it's like every single post has a community note where the original post, which is doing basic false defamation information, and people were just leaving it be. Like it shouldn't have to be a thing where like constantly like there needs to be a chronological penalization of people who have a consistent continuity and spreading defamation and information that's not true and false to the masses. Like these people have hundreds of thousands of followers, get millions of impressions. The thing about Twitter is you don't need to have the most followers to get the most impressions, and so anybody can tweet anything insane like this guy, heinous, and still get to the upper echelon or reach the I missed my phone died in the middle of me recording and stuff. But essentially what I recall or what I remember is that basically the misinformation is the main reason of why this is just all bad. I think it shouldn't be allowed, and I can understand why Valkyrae went out of her way to get a lawyer, because people on the internet are fucking crazy and they will say anything or do anything to get clout and fame and money, which is psychotic. But with that being said, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. So hopefully if she does have to go through with doing the lawsuit, she does win. And yeah, that's really gonna wrap it up for today. So I'll see you guys. To all my huggers and kissers, stay lit, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys when you're older. Peace.